match you can watch. Go
Yeah.
watch and check it out. But I wanted to ask you real quickly because I watched the match where you wrestled Vader.
Yeah.
And Harley Race.
Yeah.
8-time world champion.
Yeah.
One of the greatest of all time.
Harley was his manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was beating the hell out of you.
You think?
He was. I was like, I can't wait to talk to Rick
Jeez.
because I mean, it looked like to me he was killing you.
Leon, he was.
Yeah.
but
then Harley Race.
Harley said to me, start hitting him back, and I did, man. I blacked both his eyes. He showed up the next day with 2 huge eyes. But his deal was hitting in the ears, right?
Yeah.
My ears were like cauliflower for a month, but
Yeah.
Leon's a great guy. And I tell you
great guy.
For a big guy, he can work too, man.
And you know, hey man, yes he can work,
Yeah.
and man, the moonsault, all the stuff that he did. He had a great run in WCW.
I got to tell you a great story.
Go ahead.
Let me interrupt, okay? So, Kevin Sullivan's booking for WCW, right? So it says, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to book you and Arn against Vader in Daytona, the Clash of Champions. I go, me and Arn against Vader? And he goes, yeah, you guys, it's going to be like Arnold eating his legs, and then you guys are going to beat the crap out of him, right? Well, we'll get to the building in this, right? Vader goes over me and Arn, right? So the only thing that made me laugh was Vader had killed me. He gave me a suplex up. Vader off the top rope, which I like. I don't mind taking, right? But then he splashed Arn.
What happened?
Arn looked at me and said, why do you get me in this situation? I didn't do it. I said, talk to Shorty. Shorty booked the match. Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. How could Vader beat me at Arn? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. I'll tell you another great story, too.
Go ahead.
Talk about Sullivan, right? The guy who was the baddest guy of all time in our business. I'm not talking about a hot dude. Was Brody. I wrestled for hours every week in Japan, the United States, where we went to see. Wait, they didn't get to Japan, right? St. Louis, big time in St. Louis. But Brody would let me get him down. Brody was 6'6", 320 pounds. But Brody would sell my stuff. Sometimes I'm also the one where Brody was in great shape. Brody could go an hour like nobody, like Stan Hansen, the machine, right? But Brody would let me get him down. And man, once I got him down, all you could hear was bruiser, 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 right? And another guy that sold for me in St. Louis, believe it or not, I wrestled him a few times, was Dick. Nobody was over like Dick the Bruiser there, my God, and me and Dick the Bruiser. And he let me, when Sam Mushnick, when that goes 2 out of 3 falls, I go, oh God, I'm not going to get involved in this. He sent me out there. And Dick the Bruiser put the figure 4 on him, he submitted.
Really?
1 fall, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then we went wouldn't do DQ or something, But, if a guy will sell for you, and Dick the Bruiser didn't have any offense, right? But he was Dick the Bruiser.
Well, it's funny when we talk about Bruiser Brody, because you watch so many of his matches on YouTube. Of course, I love watching him. He would appear independent everywhere, and I was catching wherever good. The thing about it, he loved to brawl. He was a brawler. When he wrestled you, he would lock up with you and work high spots and work your style, and you could work anybody's style to your credit. But it was always interesting because he was always ready to lock up with you. It looked like he enjoyed working.
I'll tell you what's not funny is laying on that ring floor and watching him run across the floor with that to drop that big knee on you.
Yeah.
Never hurt me once.
Really?
Never. I do Brody never hurt me one time.
How about the Harley Race knee drop?
All the best. Harley never hurt anybody.
Yeah, Harley.
It's like the time I'm wrestling this is a great story. I got to tell you this. So I'm wrestling for WWE, right? And I was like, while I was doing the commentary, and there goes Ric Flair, slammed off the rope, 55 arrow, being slammed off the rope. Everybody knew it was coming, right?
Yeah. So
I walked back there, and Vince calls me out, and he goes, where did you learn that? I said, from Harley Race. So I told the story of my Hall of Fame induction. You were there.
Yeah.
I said, why don't you ask Harley now? Taught me how to slam on. I said it, on the air.
Yeah.
Because it's truth. I mean, Harley did it for nights. I learned it from Harley. But it's a big bump and people to do it. Even like Bret Hart say to me, why do you like to take that Beal off the top rope? I said, Bret, it ain't a Beal. It's called a slam. Just lift me and throw me, I'm good.
Right. Hey, well, listen, okay, that classic, I'm glad you brought that up. How many times do you figure you slammed off that top rope?
Oh, how many matches have I had?
Times 4.
I ain't missed one.
Times 4.
I ain't missed one. It's been 4 decades, you tell me?
No, however many matches, because you usually took at least 1 to 3 a match, sometimes more.
Oh, the press slam, you know, when Sting would press slam me 300 times. And
so how are you feeling right now?
I feel great.
Your back don't hurt.
My back don't. I swear to God, Steve,
How are your knees?
almost blessed. My knees don't hurt. I've had 2 rotator cuff surgeries, right?
Yeah.
And they don't bother me. Jim Andrews put me together. He told me it was like putting together an old piece of leather, but he said it'll work. The toughest thing about rotator is the rehab on it. Holy cow, man.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Holy cow.
It sucks.
Yeah, they put me on morphine, right? A morphine drip, right? And with Andrews, you know, Andrews, is Andrews operated on you?
No, I did a surgeon in San Antonio.
Youngblood.
No, that was my neck.
Okay, well, anyway. The rehab on that thing. So they put me on morphine, and I'm on a drug. I don't take any drugs, no pills. I can say it honestly.
Yeah.
Never pain pills, nothing. Never got into that gig. And so they put me on this morphine drip, and man, it was giving me horrible anxiety, right? So I said to the nurse, you know, they operated me at 7 o'clock at night, so they couldn't start the rehab that day. So I go to the nurse, I go, honey, you got to take me off this thing. I don't need it. Right. She goes, well, no, I'll get in trouble. I said, ma'am, I can't.